Happiness is a state of mind, and that's why I decided to make a video thanking the 150 people who've unsubscribed from my channel. Of course, a special shout out goes to Jenny Parks, viewer, content creator, and commenter extraordinaire. So, thank you, Jenny, and thank you for coming back. Jenny knew that I was trying to reach a goal of 150, and I had gone through my analytics to find out the number of people who have unsubscribed for the lifetime of my channel. Now I'll be doing another video about where I found all the different statistics, because as we were in a live chat, there was Kat, Jenny, myself, a man with a hat who reads, and I think Ven's Corner was with us at the time. And we were talking about analytics and, how that can impact you and other things. And I'd mentioned that I'd come across being able to find out how many people had unsubscribed from the channel. So if you are interested, I'll just quickly mention how you find that. You go to, obviously, your analytics page. There's the overview icon, and then over on the side you can pick the amount of time you want to look at, whether it's the last 7 days, 28, or the lifetime of your channel. Click on lifetime. Then above that is advanced mode, so you want to click on that. Along the bar, and whether you're using iMac or Windows, it will depend where that shows up. You want to find subscription status. Click on that, go down, and it will show you all the people, the number that have subscribed, the number that have unsubscribed, current subscription, and it also shows you the sources, as well as if there have been accounts that have been deactivated, and that also impacts subscriptions. So that's just a quick rundown of how to find out that information. So now on to, why am I saying thank you to those 150 people, even though I know they'll likely never see this video? Well, one, I don't really do many things the same as other people, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit. And two, it's going to be a long time before I get to 500 subs to do that thank you. And at least to be fair, it's taken me 2.5 years to get to 150 unsubscribers. So I guess overall I'm not doing too bad. I uploaded my first video in April 2022. I'd created the channel in June 2021, but it had taken me a while to decide what was I even going to talk about, trying to get used to sitting in front of a camera and listening to myself on a video. I deleted a ton of videos before I finally just took the plunge and uploaded it and went from there. My channel is quite small. There have been a couple of exceptions when I've had big blips in subscriptions thanks to shoutouts from other channels, but typically I maybe get 1 or 2 new subscribers here and there. That's okay. Gives me a chance to get to know the small community that we're building here, make connections, find other channels. So I'm good with all of that. I appreciate all my subscribers, my viewers, the people who take the time to comment. There's a lot that I have to be grateful for. When people leave, and as a content creator, you know how difficult that can be, watching the numbers and all the analytics forever bouncing up and down and all over the place. You upload a video, you get really excited, and then it kind of sits there. And that's just the nature of YouTube. So, one, the important thing is don't take it personally. Two, when people unsubscribe, it's the same thing. Don't take it personally. There are a number of reasons why people unsubscribe. And before I get into that, I should mention that my view with this really changed after watching a video on, I'm pretty sure it was StreamYard, may have actually been TubeBuddy. I remember the speaker in that video talking about different points to focus on as you're developing your content, coming up with ways to improve your content. And the point that she made was when people unsubscribe from your channel, that isn't a bad thing. It just means those are not the viewers you're trying to reach as a content creator. So focus on the people who are coming back, enjoying your videos, who are leaving comments, who are hitting the like button, and stay focused on that because they're the people that you want to connect with. The other people that have left, that was their choice. And again, don't make it personal. Focus on who is still there and giving you the gift of their time through watch hours, through views, through comments, through likes, through sharing out your video. There's so much to be grateful for, and happiness is a state of mind as well as your perspective. What are you going to focus on? What are you going to hone in on? And I've chosen to focus on the returning viewer statistic. I mean, mine bounces. I'm currently going downward and I'm now at 140. It had hit up to 160, I think, at one point. But again, that's the nature of YouTube. Things bounce up and down. That's the way it goes, and you can't let it crush you. The thing is, focus on, are you having fun? Are you enjoying the content? Do you have people coming back? So, yes, my number is now down to 140, but on the other hand, that's 140. And when I looked farther down on that page in the analytics, 74% of my viewing hours are coming from subscribers. So, you know, I try not to spend too much time with the numbers, but as you look at different things, you assess and see what's going really well and where you need to tweak and make improvements. So that's the upside to unsubscribers. Why do people unsubscribe? There are a number of reasons, and it may have nothing to do with your content or your video. One, people only have so many hours, and there are millions of channels on YouTube alone. There are tons of other social media platforms. So sometimes people, like myself, go through the subscription list and try and keep it to a level that you can keep up with those content creators. Because as I mentioned in my BookTube Evolution Tag video, if you're subscribed on a channel that you never actually go back to, and if unfortunately for that content creator there are a number of people like that, the different analytics are reading that as people aren't engaged and interacting with their content, which means their content doesn't get out to more people. That's why I go through my own subscription list periodically. I try to keep it below 100. So I know for myself, when I'm going through my subscription list, I'm weighing out a number of factors to determine whether I stay subscribed to a channel or not. It isn't that I found something upsetting or anything like that in a video. It's that sometimes I just need to make some hard decisions to not get overwhelmed by the number of channels I'm subscribed to, and I stay subscribed to channels that I continually support. I may not always get in to make a comment to let them know that, but I always do hit the like button before I watch their video. That's a factor. So when someone unsubscribes from me, I don't take it personally. I figure maybe that's, They only had so much time, and I was one of the channels that had to go. And I'm okay with that. Another reason people may leave is, yes, sometimes there's a video you may put up, get some people's panties in a bunch or shorts in a wad, however you want to describe it. But again, if that's an issue that you feel strongly about and it's a video that you wanted to make, then it's about you getting your message out there, not if it's going to rattle someone's world or not. So, yes, sometimes people aren't going to like what you say and they're going to leave. And guess what? That's reality. So, if that's something that's going to rock your world, then I guess you need to stop and think about what you want to say. But the reality is, no matter how carefully you say it, no matter what topic you decide to discuss, someone out there is going to find a reason to have an issue with it. So, again, just weighing things out and perspective. Is it important for you to get your message out, or are you more worried about whether someone's going to take offense? Another reason that people may unsubscribe, and I know this happened on my channel last year, is sadly people pass away. And so, two of the subscribers that I lost last year have since passed away, which is a sad thing. But again, that happens and that comes up in our numbers. Another point that I want to make in this video, because it is about thanks and just sharing some ideas about my thoughts of content creation and what I find important, is that I personally don't expect everyone to watch every single video that I put up. I typically upload 4 to 5 videos a week. I know that some people are here for books, some people are here for the nature videos, some people are here for my silly kids, and some people are here for all three. So, whatever content people enjoy, I appreciate the gift of their time. I appreciate comments, whether they're short, long, or an emoji, because that helps me as a content creator know what particular type of video are you enjoying and coming back to watch. Because I do know that there are returning viewers, but my analytics don't, they might if I go through every single video, because you can also find out your watch hours and viewers there. I also want to make the point that, and I certainly didn't realize this until I started making videos, when you see that number that says views below a video, that does not mean the people who have watched content from the start to finish. That number more accurately should be described as clicks, because that is simply the number of people who have clicked on your video, but they may have checked out 5 to 10 seconds into the video. So, yes, I know when people see videos that have, 500,000 to a million views, which is huge, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that that number indicates people who watch from beginning to end. That's why sometimes people seem to think that when they look at a channel and there's tons of views, oh, this people must be making a lot of money because look at all the views. When in fact, if only a small portion of those views are watching those videos from start to finish, that doesn't translate into big bucks on YouTube. And again, that's something that until I became a content creator and started looking at analytics and listening to different how-to channels like Nick Nimmin and vidIQ, Think Media, and others, TubeBuddy, I didn't realize until I went there to watch them break down the analytics and information. The point that I'm making, and the reason that I wanted to make this video, is to, yes, first and foremost, thank those 150 people who are out there somewhere in cyber because by leaving, they've helped me really focus on my content, put my priority into my returning viewers and looking a bit more at those types of statistics, appreciating the gift of time that people give me whenever they watch a video, appreciating the gift of a comment and people sharing their thoughts, letting me know what they've enjoyed about a video, if they've enjoyed the comments or ideas I've shared. And also, some people share about what I need to improve on or tweak a little bit, whether that's the sound or if they want to see another type of content more often. It's all helpful in terms of streamlining and improving the content on my channel. Also, with those 150 people leaving, I know they're not the kindreds that I was looking for. To me, a kindred is someone that I can have an open, honest, mature conversation with, whether that's about books or nature, life in general. And to me, a kindred is not someone who agrees with you on everything. A kindred is someone that you can openly discuss issues with. Even if you're on opposite sides of the fence, being able to listen to people and have that conversation and try to gain an understanding of where they're coming from and why they have the opinion that they do, to me, is of immense value. That's how we learn and grow as people. And it doesn't mean I expect to change their mind or they're going to change my mind. There are a number of people I've had conversations with that we can agree to disagree. To me, that's an extremely important conversation because we're friends. I enjoy chatting, connecting with them, and sharing ideas. And it doesn't mean that we have to change to still be friends. So I very much appreciate that. That's pretty much all I wanted to say in this particular video. I wanted to say I appreciate my subscribers, viewers, commenters. It means the world to me, and that also helps me really hone in on the content that I'm producing and the focus and different things coming up with the channel. I'll be talking more about that in an upcoming video with some changes and things in 2025, along with sharing my reading plans and book events for the year. So until next time, remember, if you're a content creator, if you're having fun, if you have the time, then stick with it. Keep doing what you love, keep sharing what you enjoy, take good care,